Hello everyone, I hope you are well. I am Oracle V. I am a tarot reader, witch, money coach, and astrologer. And today we will see whatever is this new moon in Sagittarius bringing for us. What is the energy that is gonna be there for this new moon that is occurring today, November 23rd, around 5:56 p.m. EST, so that's Eastern time for those who like me totally suck at time zones. So this new moon is going to be at about 1 degree in Sagittarius. This is basically influencing different things, whatever your birth chart is saying about you. I can totally help you with that. Just shoot me a DM, go on my Instagram page, and this is totally a service I can do for you. But that is all I'm gonna say for today. It's gonna be in first degree in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius being a really fiery sign that is kind of like really embracing life, having fun with life. This is gonna be the energetic for this new moon, okay? So first of all, usually during a new moon, we want to set new intentions, new feelings. So it's totally, an opportunity for us to kind of like start again with a blank slate for the new month that is coming ahead. So this is what we want to do for this new moon, okay? We want to set out new intentions, and those intentions are going to be even more potent depending on the energetic of the new moon, okay? So Sagittarius is all about being like, a bit experimental, embracing change, embracing all of those little plot twists that are happening in our lives. So this is what we want to do, okay? We want to really get out of this comfort zone that we have and embrace life, okay? We want to really embrace new adventures, go for it, go out there, reach our new potential, okay? We really want to, be there now, okay? Because if we don't do it now, when the heck are we finally gonna do it? Okay, we need to stop always pushing back and procrastinating because, we don't know what's gonna happen because we're afraid. So we really need to start living life to its fullest, to embrace the new experiences, to go out and look for those new opportunities and to embrace them, okay? We need to, instead, whenever there's like an obstacle happening, instead of being like, oh, why is this happening? Like, why is this always happening to me? Get out of this energy and just what? Find the humor in the situation. Find the joy. Find the positivity in the situation. This is what Sagittarius is about, okay? Those are people who are just embracing life to its fullest. They're just so happy to live and to try new things that they don't let every obstacles get in their way, okay? They don't give a crap about obstacles. It's just a new opportunity for them to experience. So this is the energy we want to be in, okay? The energy that is totally embracing life. This is what we want to do for this new moon. We want to embrace life, okay? This new moon is really powerful for starting to feel your potential and to setting intentions that is gonna support your potential, okay? A lot of the time, and it's normal, we kind of like stop short of what we're really capable of achieving because we get scared. And this is self-sabotage, okay? We sabotage ourselves right at the finish line without even knowing what would have happened, okay? At the first, some people, like, at the first sight of obstacle, they stop because they're so afraid to fail that they don't let themselves embrace what they're going through, okay? And it's totally normal. I mean, some of this self-sabotage behavior comes from the fear of the unknown. And it's totally like normal. It's human nature to fear what we don't know. But this is also where you self-sabotage yourself. And a lot of the time, like, people get afraid of everything, fear of success, fear of failure. And it's kind of weird. People are like, okay, but why would you fear success? I mean, ain't that the ultimate goal, to succeed in what you want to achieve? Yes. But the thing is, a lot of people, they get so scared of that next step that they prefer to stay in that safe little comfort zone where, nothing new is really happening, but nothing really threatening is happening either. And this is why people can get scared of success. They get scared of what is going to happen once they reach that objective. How is their life going to change? They don't embrace it. And this all leads us to suppress the positive visions that we have for ourselves, and just like kind of like sends us towards like a downward spiral of anxious, intrusive, self-sabotaging thoughts. It's kind of like a vicious circle. And this new moon in Sagittarius really wants us to break that vicious circle of fear and to really embrace our potential and our dreams, okay? It's really an opportunity for us to step away from our fears and ask ourselves, what is the best case that can happen? What if it all works out? Who will you get to be then if it all works out for you? Stop being like, it's not gonna work out. Stop it. We don't want this, train of thoughts anymore. And start asking yourself, who am I gonna become if this all works out for me? Okay, it's also time for us to establish new truths for ourselves, okay? Sagittarius is like kind of like also always in search of new truths and what are the truths that are best representing them. And it really reminds us that sometimes inner truths that we have need to be rewritten. Okay, and that's normal. We create stories in our head, we create narrative around our thoughts, around our dreams, and this is also where most of the fear comes, okay? The fear is often not real. It's all the result of stories that we are creating in our head, and those stories embody or try to embody the truths that we set for ourselves. And the thing is that those perspectives or assumptions that we have regarding the world around us are oftentimes not true anymore, which is kind of weird because we call them truths, but it's like really truths that we come to set for ourselves. And those truths, well, more than often, they don't really represent the world and our potential. Okay, some of those truths are really deeply ingrained because in the end, they served us to create or present identities. They help us to set limits for ourselves. But also they help us, and they don't really help us in this case, but they kind of like make us self-confined in those reality. And those reality makes us feel safe, but they're not necessarily the good reality for us, okay? Those reality often block us from reaching those potential. So it's all Sagittarius, new moon in Sagittarius is also a time for us to reevaluate those truths that we set for ourselves and to ask us, are those truths still valid for myself? Are those truths still valid for my potential that I need to reach? So yes, a lot of the time those truths feel safe. They feel like, a little comfort blanket that we have over us because they're part of our comfort zone. But also some of those truths are not necessarily aligned with who we want to become. Some of those truths still serve us and it's totally fine, but not all of them are going to help us manifest our visions and our dreams and our goals. So this new moon is really the good time for you to identify any truths that you can are still holding out of fear or out of comfort, okay? They can show up as beliefs regarding what you're capable of achieving. They can show up as doubts in your potential. but they can also show up as mantras or as value around who or what you're not necessarily aligned anymore, okay? So for this new moon, what you should do is write up intention, and while you're writing up those intentions, notice if there are any truths that kind of like rise up to try to self-sabotage you, okay? For example, you're like, okay, this next coming month, I really want to get my latest offer out for my business, okay? You write this down. But then if there's this voice that kind of like rises up and be like, but are you gonna have the time? This is the false truth, okay? That you are too busy for success, that you are too busy to start that side hustle, that you are too busy to realize your dreams, okay? This is a false truth that you created for yourself. And yeah, okay, everyone's busy. I'm busy. Like, my neighbor's busy, my friend's busy, everyone's busy. But this is like a false truth that you created from preventing you of getting out of your comfort zone, okay? So while you write your intentions for the next month, notice if any of those little voices are trying to shut you off. And if they come, those are the truths you need to suppress from your life, okay? Anytime you're gonna feel resistance or hesitation in your energy toward your dreams, it's time to ask yourself, is this an old truth that is trying to reveal itself so I can get rid of it, okay? So this is what we want to do for this new moon in Sagittarius. We want to first embrace all the opportunities of life. We want to embrace new adventures that might come towards us, but we also want to get rid of false truths that are no longer serving us, okay? And before leaving, I'm gonna pull some cards for the general energy just to help us navigate this new moon, okay? So let's see. What does the collective needs to know? What does the collective needs to know? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's really interesting. So first of all, I have, the Four of Swords and the Six of Swords, okay? Those are really embodying what I just said, to like really allow yourself to sit down with yourself and, write those intentions. And while you're writing those intentions, leave all the negative thoughts or truths or patterns that are trying to self-sabotage you. Leave those behind, okay? Take time to ponder what it is you really want, what are your dreams, what are your goals, and then let go of any self-sabotaging thoughts that are coming your way. And then I have the Seven of Wands and the Justice card. Okay, Seven of Wands. Work towards your potential. Just like keep working, keep putting those actions out there, keep embodying your higher self, keep embodying your potential and your dreams. This is how you're gonna reach a new balance with yourself, where with those new truths that you're gonna establish for yourself, you're gonna finally reach a new alignment with your higher self, okay? So on this, again, I am Oracle V. You can always follow my Instagram. It's Coach V. I am a money coach, a spiritual empowerment coach. I am a witch and astrologer. And I will see you soon for more videos on spirituality. I love you guys.